All right, you guys know the drill. Let's cover all the parts inside of this computer before we actually build the computer, benchmark it, and all that kind of stuff. This right here, Be Quiet case. I want to cover this first because I almost always forget to cover the case. It's pretty basic. There's not that much of a difference between the cases that you get unless you're going from this style of a case to something like the Lian Li 011 over there. So next up, so you did the fans in the case. So now we got the ASUS B650 motherboard. I forget if it's A or something. It's B650A, but it's a B650 for the AMD 7800X 3D. The reason that I got this motherboard is honestly mainly because of the Armory crate. It's hands down the best default application that goes along with your motherboard for RGB, monitoring your thermals with your CPU and the GPU, your motherboard, the RAM speed, all of that kind of stuff. And that's really why I like ASUS. The second motherboard brand that I like personally is MSI, which is literally what the one that I have in my own personal computer. The NVMe that we're going to be using in this computer is a 2 terabyte NVMe from Crucial, a really good company that makes some very solid products. So CPU, I already kind of mentioned that. We're going to have the 7800X 3D that we're going to be putting in that computer. Memory, this is the first time that I've ever used this memory, so I'm not sure how stable the XMP profile is going to be, but obviously if the computer is up and running and we are benchmarking it and everything and you are seeing the performance numbers, you can get an idea whether or not this memory is good or not. I am guessing that it's going to be perfectly fine. The reviews online for this are good. I wouldn't have gotten it if I didn't check that stuff. So for the graphics card, we're going to be using a Galax RTX 4070 Super. The owner wanted a contrast between like the black and white theme. That's why we have that case, how it has that black and white stuff going on. We have the motherboard that has that black and white hybrid stuff going on. Now we got this graphics card that not only has this really cool, I love Galax's designs. They're so awesome looking. ASUS is another really good company, but the benefit of the Galax graphics card is this is RGB. So they're all their 4070, their 4070 Super, and their 4070 Ti. There's a bug right there. Oh, did I just get him? Oh my goodness, I got him. They all have RGB, and like especially in cases with the vertical mounted GPU, awesome. Hands down the best graphics card when it comes to the vertically mounted GPUs that we got going on here. So we also have a Thermalright 240 millimeter AIO. That case is not going to fit a 360 millimeter AIO, or I would have gotten one. Real quick, just wanted to say that if you would like a PC from me, my Facebook business page is linked down in the description below. I do not charge you anything other than the cost of parts, which I do in fact give you a full list of everything with the final cost before I order it all with my own money. You do not pay me anything until you see the video, the performance, the benchmarks, and all of that kind of stuff. So again, link down in the description below. And then for the power supply, we have a 850 watt power supply. If that doesn't work, the RAM will not even be in the computer to begin with, because I will be returning it if it does not allow me to give an XMP XPO or whatever the AMD version is profile, because it is only 2 sticks. So if I can't get that and it's unstable, then I'm just going to get Team Group or Corsair or some other brand. So yeah,